Alright, so today I'm going to be cleaning up this whole row behind me. I'm going to be removing a lot of sweet pea flowers that are going into seeds. And they're just crawling all over the blackberries. I'm going to be staking the blackberries, so a lot of the blackberries are just going down into the ground because they're so top heavy. They need a few supports. So I'm going to be putting support for the blackberries. And then cleaning up the top, I have like some soil that I just piled up against the fence. I'm gonna clean that up and then try to decide what to plant in there. Maybe some potatoes or maybe more blackberries, since they do well in part shade. I might just transplant some of the blackberry baby plants that I have growing along this side here. So I'll just walk you through how I do that. I'm just cutting down the vine, and some of the pots have been formed but they're not ready yet, but there's some of the sweet pea flower pots that are ready and they make this sound, and these ones I'll be saving for next season. So come October I'll be planting them because they're a cold weather flower, a cool weather flower. This is a blackberry plant that I have right here. It doesn't look that good because it was being suffocated by the sweet pea flower vine and some weeds growing along it, but I know it's gonna come back because this happened to me before. And usually what I do is just remove all the weeds or plants that are suffocating it. I remove the older canes too. So this is the cane from last year, I believe, but it's completely dead and it's not going to produce anymore. So what I do is I let it die out completely and then I just remove it. This one too. So I'm just cleaning the plant so it recovers. And this variety, let me see if I can show you the label. Berry blackberry baby cakes, and I like this one because it has a very low chill hours, and I like it because it doesn't have thorns, and that's the biggest reason why I got it. My kiddos like to come out and harvest the fruit, and it's just something I didn't want to have to worry about when they were picking fruit. Even though the plant is not doing so well, it's still producing some blackberries. So there's one here, and you'll know they're ready because when you tuck them, they'll come off very easily. And there's two more down here. That one it wasn't as ready as this one, but and this one, it still has a little bit longer to go. They're actually a pretty good size. They're like as big as my thumb. And I'm gonna put the label back on because I sometimes give some of the baby plants to neighbors, and I like to let them know what they're getting. Not too far off from the blackberry plant that I just cleaned up is a baby blackberry plant coming up that is shooting up from probably from this parent plant. And I think I'm just gonna leave it in place for this one just so I can have more blackberries in the coming years. But I have a couple of more baby blackberry plants coming up at the top there, and those ones I'll be transplanting. Last night I wasn't able to finish clearing up and staking up the blackberries, so today I'm gonna be finishing that up. What I have here is a raspberry plant, and this there's 3 here. Oh, and there's 1 popping out here, I think. And 4 and 5. There's a lot of baby raspberry plants coming up. But what I have there is a raspberry shortcake. I like this one because it doesn't have thorns. The kids can come and pick at it, and it's not gonna, and then I don't have to worry about it. This raspberry plant actually hasn't bloomed. It didn't bloom last year because it got suffocated by the sweet pea flowers. So right now I'm just gonna clean it, remove some weeds. It has some baby plants coming up, and I'll show you. So this is a baby raspberry plant cane coming up. In front of it, I've planted some strawberry because they're companion planting. What I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna remove the weeds, and this one's I'm gonna leave it in place and just let it grow into a full plant. This blackberry plant, I'm gonna have to stake it. I planted it 2 years ago and I just never came back to staking it and support it. So today what I'm gonna do is build a trellis for it, and this is the main cane, and it's already producing a lot of berries. And there's a side shoot coming up here which is producing as well, and I'm gonna support that one as well. That looks ready. Let's see, this one looks ready.
It is.
And it came off pretty easy, so yeah, it's ready. Right now is making the trellis for the blackberries. I have some branches that a friend of us gave us, and I'm just trying to upcycle them. So I'm going to put a branch here and then another branch at this end, and then put the bamboo between the 2 of them, and then just twine the blackberry vine against it for now. I'm gonna do a more permanent trellis once we replace the fence here. Here's the first half of the trellis. I was able to put the sticks in, and now I'm gonna put another stick maybe at the bottom here. Another bamboo stick, so it has more bottom trellising stick to trellis on. I trellised the small blackberry in the back, and now I'm gonna trellis this one, which is the main one that needs the most trellising. I'm not gonna tie it too tight, and that's to give the stem, that's so the main stem can move around when it's windy. trellised the blackberry here. I trellised one of them against the bamboo here, and I've trellised this one that is coming up as well. And what I'm gonna do now is there's some branches that were broken while I was putting it up. So I'm gonna remove them. Like this one got broken. Let's see here. There's another one around here. And so remove the branches that were broken, and the fruit that is not good, I'm gonna remove it just with the scissors. Like here, there's a lot of dried fruit. I don't think it was getting enough water for a while. And this one too here. So just gonna clip them off. This one is kind of broken off, so I'm gonna just remove it. And this one too. Yeah, now the blackberry is all trellis. And what I'm gonna do here is just clean up the bottom a little bit, remove the weeds that are growing against it. So there's some grass. And actually these, I have 1, 2, 3, this is a strawberry, 4 baby blackberry plants coming up here. I'm gonna figure out where to put them, but the strawberries I'm going to leave, and they're actually starting to produce now, which is really cool to see. Now that I've staked the blackberries, I'm gonna be removing this calendula. It's been here for a couple years and it's not doing very well anymore. It got covered with powdery mildew, and I'm just gonna remove it to make sure that the blackberries have enough space and strawberries. It's just too overcrowded here. So this is the progress so far. I was able to clear up this blackberry and strawberry and blackberry from all the calendula that was around it, and the calendula wasn't doing well, so it was just best to remove it. So I clear up the bottom from weeds, dead plants, big pieces of mulch, trellis the blackberry, and now I gotta even out the soil. So I have just a pile of soil against the fence there, and there's like a little patch there that is not even at all. So I'm gonna even it out. Even here, there's like a bump here. I'm gonna even those out, and I'm gonna start thinking about what to put here at the end of the raised bed as a boundary. I might build a little cob boundary, although that's a lot of work, but I might build one just like this one. I'll show you. Just like this one. This is cob, and it's held up pretty well. I mean, if I blast it with water, of course it's gonna come off. But yeah, it's been through 2 winters already, and it's been fine. And I actually like the look, and the kids can walk on it, and it makes it easier for people to know that, yeah, I'm growing crops in here, and please don't step in them, or even the dog. So I think I might build another one of these up there as a boundary.